Boomer Club fires me from volunteering, begs me to come back 2 weeks later. There's a fraternal club in the USA that a vast majority of the members are boomers. In my state, there are around 100 of these clubhouses alone. My family has been members of this particular one since the mid-40s, with my uncle being one of the former presidents of that club. So with all that in mind, I frequently volunteer around there. Anything my uncle asked me to do, basically, most of my volunteering is just cooking for them. Monday nights they want a taco night, Wednesday they want chicken wings, Friday night they want some dinner and a band. I do all the shopping for them with the club's credit card, all the prep, cooking, serving and cleaning, all for free. The only thing I don't do is food running because they have waitresses that work for tips. About a month ago there was an issue. I was in the kitchen early doing the prep work for the night's dinner. In walks the boomer sporting the traditional boomer outfit, white Reebok sneakers, knee-high socks, jorts, a collared polo shirt tucked in, and a fresh I Serve trucker hat. Looks me up and down and says I need to leave, as I'm not dressed according to the club's standards. Conversation went like this: me, and what's wrong with how I'm dressed, boomer? You need to be wearing a collared shirt and can't have any tattoos showing. Keep in mind I'm wearing a plain gray t-shirt, black gym shorts and a pair of Converse. I'm also heavily tattooed with 2 full arm and leg sleeves. Me, well, it gets pretty hot in the kitchen. I don't want to get dizzy or sweat a lot, so I'm not covering my tattoos. That rule was made for members in the dining hall anyways, not for kitchen staff or those in the bar area. Boomer, you can either leave and get properly dressed before you come back, or you can just leave as your services won't be welcomed. Okay, cool. I left and went home and played some video games. Didn't finish the cooking, didn't serve that night, nothing, had no intention on coming back. Fast forward to this past Thursday. Uncle calls me and said, I just got a call from current president, and he said you left abruptly a few weeks ago and haven't been back since. Is everything okay? I explained the situation to him and he said verbatim, ignore what they told you. Wear whatever makes you comfortable. Right now the kitchen is keeping that place open since the bar's been losing money. You won't buy me a pack of drinks because it makes me a paid employee? Cool. Here's my daily rate then. 11 days later, so a few weeks ago, I posted a story about a boomer firing me from this social club I volunteer at because I have tattoos and was wearing a t-shirt in the kitchen. Here's a fresh update. To TLDR my last post, social club run by boomers, my uncle is one of the past presidents of the club. Uncle wants me to cook for them a couple nights a week. I do, whole boomer club gives me shit and I don't get paid. Somehow the bar loses money, but the kitchen makes money. So when my uncle heard he fired me, to quote my uncle, we need you back, the kitchen is keeping the lights on here right now. So I made a deal with my uncle and the current president. If they won't pay me, I would like a 12-pack of those mocha coffees, about $32 as an appreciation gift. They both said sure. The morning I had to go do some shopping for tonight's dinner and was going to get my coffees, picked up my uncle and off we go. We get to the register and my uncle separated the pack of coffee from the rest and said I'm going to pay for it. The treasurer is bitching saying if we get that for you it makes you a paid employee. Now to his credit, I still got the coffees. What's it matter who paid for them? Well, to me it does, and it's the principle. We get in the truck and I said, call treasurer's name please. Rings a few times and she picks up. Conversation goes like this. Me, hey name, it's op, treasurer, hey op, how's it going? Me, I'm just going to cut the small talk. Why can't I get a pack of coffees, treasurer? That would make you a paid employee and you're a volunteer. Me, cool. In that case I'm done volunteering for you. If you want me back, my daily rate is $150 cash, not by check or invoice. Let me know if you want dinner tonight or not, and hang up. Let's see how this pans out. The update you all have been wanting. The table of the coffees for the kitchen issue, 3 hours later. So after getting off the phone with the treasurer this morning, I headed up to the club to unload the groceries and supplies I picked up today. After unloading, I sat outside answering comments on my previous post and sipping on the coffees my uncle bought me, waiting on the treasurer to show up. And oh boy, let me tell you about how that went. Treasurer shows up and goes right into the kitchen. Sees zero prep work has been done. When she got there, dinner service was about 4 hours away. She comes outside and sees me scrolling on my phone, and here's how that conversation went. Dinner starts in 4 hours. Why haven't you started prep yet? Me, did you think I was kidding about being paid? Do you have the $150 I told you I wanted? Well, no, but I was gracious enough to stop and get you the pack of coffees you wanted. Me, how thoughtful of you to fill that bare minimum obligation current president's name promised me. But that is no longer my concern. If that makes me a paid employee, I'm going to get paid. Flabbergasted that I wasn't kidding about payment. We have a meeting next week and we will discuss paying you then. Me, okay, cool, call me next week then. I then grabbed the coffee pack, threw it in my truck and went home. I'm currently chilling on the couch playing some video games and going to enjoy the rest of my night. I'll update in the comments if anything changes. The conclusion. Cook wants his coffee, boomers faffo when told no. 5 days later, I'm going to post links to the previous posts for the context at the bottom of this. Trust me, if you love being petty, it's worth the read. So today was the day. the House committee came to a vote on how we're going to proceed and the future of the kitchen here. My uncle fought hard for me to get paid, but the vote came back one yes and the rest no. Take a guess at who was the yes. After work I was coming up to the club to give my uncle a ride home and was approached by my uncle and a few of the committee. After being told that the vote to pay me $150 a day was denied, the committee approved a proposal. Here's how that went. HC, we denied your rate of. Me, okay, uncle, you ready to go? HC, I wasn't done. Me, you said it was denied. I don't want to hear any further. Then I left. On the way home, my uncle told me the proposal was that I would be allowed 1 12-pack of my coffees a week, what I originally asked for, and he was the only one to vote no against it. I know, not the most dramatic conclusion, and my rate has since gone up to $200 a day if they want me back, but damn, cutting off the House committee spokesperson was perfection.